Well, good morning and welcome to Morning Gospel Fuel with Mr. G. It's game day. We got the Buckeyes playing Michigan State. Not that all of you that are watching these videos care, but it's a big game for college football. But more importantly, it is Saturday, November 20th, the 33rd Saturday of Ordinary Time, and it is the feast day of Saint Edmund the Martyr. He was king of East Anglia from about 855 AD until his death, and his cult flourished in the early and high Middle Ages. And he, along with Edward the Confessor, were regarded as England's patron saints until they were replaced by Saint George or King George in the 15th century. So there we go. Today's gospel is from Luke chapter 20, verses 27 through 40. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen. Some Sadducees, those who deny that there is a resurrection, came forward and put this question to him, saying, "Teacher, Moses wrote for us, if someone's brother dies, leaving a wife, but no child, his brother must take the wife and raise up descendants for his brother. Now there were 7 brothers. The first married a woman but died childless. Then the second and the third married her, and likewise all the 7 died childless. Finally, the woman also died. Now at the resurrection, whose wife will that woman be? For all 7 had been married to her." Jesus said to them, "The children of this age marry and remarry, but those who are deemed worthy to attain to the coming age and to the resurrection of the dead neither marry nor are given in marriage. They can no longer die, for they are like angels, and they are the children of God, because they are the ones who will rise. That the dead will rise, even Moses made known in the passage about the bush, when he called Lord the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And he is not God of the dead, but of the living, for to him all are alive." Some of the scribes said in reply, "Teacher, you answered well." And they no longer dared to ask him anything. So, there's no marriage in heaven. It's interesting that Luke here adds, "Teacher, you have answered well," as if Jesus needs confirmation from them. But, sometimes we need to hear things on our own. And just the fact that they verbalize that out loud probably helped them grow in their faith. Let's see what the Word among us says. It says, "He is not God of the dead, but of the living, for to him all are alive." Since they accepted only the first 5 books of the Old Testament, the Sadducees did not believe God had revealed any kind of life after death. So when they questioned Jesus, they tried to come up with a far-fetched situation that would ridicule the idea of resurrection. If a woman outlives 7 husbands, which one gets to claim her in heaven? Jesus turns their misconception on its head, and he uses Moses, the very writer they find authoritative, to do it. God revealed himself as the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all dead long before Moses' time. Since the Lord is the God of the living, those patriarchs must still be alive to him. Death was not the end for them. That's a hope-filled message as we think about our loved ones who have gone before us in faith. They may not have such a complicated history as the widow in the Sadducee story, but we believe that, as it was for the patriarchs, death is not the end for them. Our loved ones also are alive to God. Not only that, but we too hope to share that heavenly life one day. The wonderful news is that we don't have to wait to experience the blessing of being alive to God. We can experience it right now. Jesus himself has made us alive to God. Just think of the people that he healed and forgave and delivered. They were coming alive. They were beginning to get a taste of the fulfillment they would experience in heaven. The same is true for us. So yes, let's rejoice in the resurrection and focus on the hope we have for our loved ones. But let's also realize that now, in our moments of greatest exhilaration and fulfillment, we are experiencing a taste of the eternal life that can one day be ours in union with God. Lord, I praise you for calling me into life with you, now and forever. All right. Have a great Saturday. God bless and keep it real. In the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen.